What's up, guys? We are back, and I'm looking at some more WNBA and MLB plays in today's video. Yesterday, I posted an MLB video since there was no WNBA. In that video, we cashed all plays, although one was a do not play. And yesterday in the DubClub, we cashed all 4 main plays in the MLB, as well as being one leg away from now cashing a 4-man for a 9x. We also swept the KBO, Korean Baseball. We were able to cash this one out here for 8x, and we did have one push right there, which ended up being a 4.25x right here on that entry. So we had a great day yesterday. Looking to keep it going with some more winners in the WNBA and the MLB today. So we're going to get to these free plays shortly, but if you have not already leaving a like on the video, be sure to do so, because if we get to 175 likes, I'll drop a third play in tomorrow's video also. You guys did the like goal yesterday, which is why we have 3 plays in today's video. So if we get to 175, third play tomorrow also. And before we get to these plays also, don't miss out on checking out the DubClub. There's a special offer linked down in my description where you get access to all of my plays sent straight to your phone, and also you get access to the Discord. But if you do use those links down in my description, it'll get you a special offer that is limited time with only a couple of spots left. At least check it out. I truly believe that I have the best DubClub out there, not only just because of the winners, but also the community. But you see here that we cashed several 4-mans yesterday. We also are on one leg away now in the WNBA today from cashing yet another 4-man. We've also cashed 6 6-mans in the last 5 days here. So we've cashed 6 6-mans in 5 days. It was pretty awesome. So I'll be posting some more 6-mans over in the DubClub later today. But you also get my underdog streaks, and you also get my community chat to talk to me and other members, as well as plays from my contributors in Asmies, Emo, and Elo. You can see all the love that Asmies gets here just because of how good he is, especially at PGA, man. His golf is different. He was hitting like 70% for a good while on golf. It was crazy how good he's actually been. Emo's more of an NBA and WNBA guy, while Elo is a soccer guy posting some very, very good plays. And you can see here he has a 8.57x that he's posted for today's game. So he's a really, really great soccer guy. So don't miss out on joining the DubClub. There's so much value, especially in these, like this tab right here, the 6-man correlations. There's stupid amount of value. Like you will not regret joining. I really don't believe if you join the DubClub. And to get access to the Discord, by the way, it's super easy to do. Just join the DubClub, and then when you get in, make sure to connect your Discord to DubClub, and it'll get you access to all these channels here in my Discord. By the way, I'm also in the chat almost 24/7 at this point. So if you guys have any questions for me or just want to get my attention for some reason, just add me in the chat and I'll respond to you probably within 2 minutes. So don't miss out. Go down there in my description or in the top of the comment section. Click on that link to get a special limited time discount into my DubClub. But now with that out of the way, let's get to these free plays. Make sure you play responsibly and at your own risk. Leave a like on this video here and subscribe if you have not already. Most important thing though is to have those notifications on. That way you get in before these lines get bumped to get removed. Now let's get to today's plays. The first play I'm going to talk about today is going to be over in the points category because I like Maddie Siegrist over 10 points today against the Seattle Storm. I think she's in a great spot because Paige is going to be out in this game, which is massive for her. Last game, Paige Buchers was out, and she only had 11 points in that game, so you might be thinking, oh, it wasn't that big of a deal. It is a massive deal, though. Look at, if we go ahead and filter this down here 2 minutes, you kind of see just how low her minutes were by that blue line there. And all of a sudden, Buchers was out last game, and she went all the way up to 31 minutes in that game. Insane hit rate when she has these high minutes, which I'm going to talk about here. So if we factor in games where she sees even close to the 30 minutes that she saw last game, with even just 24 minutes this year or more, she's covered in every game. She is flirted with this line quite a bit, but still, there's some consistency there. And if you look at games from last year when she played at least 24 minutes, it showed the same type of story, man. She was over in all but 2 games last year with at least 24 minutes, where she had 9 and 10 points. Also in those games, by the way, she only had 25 minutes, as well as 24 minutes in those games. In fact, in games where she plays at least 26 minutes, she was over in every single game last season. So she may have had some lower usage last game, but it's also what I would say is a better matchup for her this time around. Overall, I think she's just in a great spot here with Buchers being out because she is factored into that starting lineup now, where she has been seeing some good starter minutes. So if we are indeed going to see even close to 30 minutes again, she should be able to fly over this line in what I believe is a better matchup than it was against the Chicago Sky. Like I did say though, her usage did go down in that game. She only had about 14%. But if you look at all the other games here, she has had some really good usage, although she is kind of playing with a bench unit in some of these games. So her usage I just don't think is super predictable in this game. But again, I'm not super concerned about that because if she is indeed going to see close to even 30 minutes or just even closer to like 26 to 28 minutes, that's still enough minutes for her to score 10 points. Like, it should not be that hard for her, I don't think, today. So I'm projecting closer to like 28 minutes for her today. If she does indeed have that, I don't doubt that she will have at least 10 points in this one, but I'm thinking, hopefully at least 12 plus in this game. By the way, this tool that I'm using is called Props Madness. It is the tool that I'm currently using for NBA and WNBA research. It is a really cool tool that has this shot chart here, which is extremely important when researching plays. It's awesome. There's a lot of awesome things about this tool. So if you want it for yourself and you want to research plays like I do, get it for yourself in my description and use promo code DOMG. That will get you a 7-day free trial or 25% off of your first month. So again, Props Madness, link is in my description, promo code DOMG. Before we get to my next two plays in this video, if you have not already seen Chalkboard, it is one of the better apps out there. If you use promo code DOMG, you get a first on deposit match up to $100, and you get a free score when you sign up too. But there are a couple different cool things about this app. Like you see here, they have Pascal Siakam at 10.5 points. It is a lower payout, but what you can pretty much do is just be able to play one player essentially, assuming Siakam has more than 10.5 points. So you can get SGA for like a 1.87x right there, as you can see. And also, depending on your state, you can actually pick which team to win or the spread or the total. There's a lot of really, really cool things about this app. You also, of course, have WNBA plays too, and a ton of categories on the board, especially like in the MLB, for example. You can see all the different categories that are on the board here. There are more than just PrizePicks, because you can get like first strikeout, first earned run, the first hit or run or RBI, or first home run of the game even, for some massive different payouts. It's a really cool app. If you want it for yourself, use my promo code DOMG, available in most states 18 years and older. That promo code will get you a first on deposit up to $100 and a free square when you do sign up. I should also mention that you can actually get a free month on my DubClub if you have to use promo code DOMG on an app that I'm affiliated with. Just take a screenshot using my promo code on an app and send it to domgpropsvip@gmail.com, and I'll send you back a free month on my DubClub. And that applies to a lot of the apps that you can see right here. Again, just use promo code DOMG. Unless you are joining Better, that would be promo code DOMG Props instead. Which, by the way, if you sign up for Better right now, they give you a free $10 without depositing. So it's an awesome promo they got going on right now. But every other app out there is promo code DOMG. So again, just take a screenshot, use my promo code on that app, and send it to domgpropsvip@gmail.com. You'll get a free month of my DubClub. Getting to my next play, though, we're going to head over to the MLB. And in the MLB, we're going to go to the pitcher fantasy score category. We're going back to the fantasy scores here. Give me Carlos Rodon, over 36.5 pitcher fantasy score today against the Cleveland Guardians. He's been over this in 3 of his last 5 games. I'm expecting him to cover again. The Yankees are massive favorites today, and Rodon has been over in 58%, or 7 of his last 12 games. In wins this year, he has been much better, going over in 6 out of 7 games, as you see there. The only miss coming with 33, falling just short against the New York Mets. He's in a much better spot this time around and a very good matchup now against Cleveland. His earned run line today is about very favored under 2.5, which is a great sign here for the over for the fantasy score. Outs line is at 18.5 outs. Again, another awesome thing here, because if you're going to cover your fantasy score in this high of a line, you pretty much have to have at least 18 outs. His line is 18.5, which is a great sign there. And his only miss when they've won is when he only had 15 outs. So again, very good sign for the over on his fantasy score here. Loving Rodon here over his fantasy score at 36.5. So all those things are a great sign for the over on his fantasy score, and that's really what you kind of want to focus on with these fantasy scores here. You look at strikeouts too, his line is at 6.5 there, while he's covered that line in 9 out of 12 games. Not necessarily the best thing there, considering he's had a lot of strikeouts, but this line is just a little bit lower because it is going to be a tougher matchup for strikeouts. But as long as he's going 18 outs here, having a good quality amount of strikeouts, and could even potentially get the win, it gives me a lot of reasons to like the over here for his fantasy score at 36.5. I don't think this line is too high for him. In home games this year, he's been a little bit worse, going over in about 50%. But last year, the hit rate went from 47% all the way up to 69%. So I also like the fact that he's going to be at home today, even if it is the Yankee Stadium, which is just typically allows more home runs. I'm not really super concerned about that. Rodon should be able to keep this one in play. And now we're going to get to a third play. And again, if you guys want a third play in tomorrow's video, leave a like on this video here, because 175 likes. I'll drop a third play tomorrow also. The next play I'm going to talk about is going to be Bryce Harper to have a hit in today's game. If you pair all 3 of these plays from this video together, it would pay out a 4.25x over on PrizePicks if all 3 are correct. Bryce Harper has had a hit in about, if we look at it, 67% of games this year. The Phillies are favored in this game now against Toronto, and in wins, he's been over in 74% of games. Also gets to face a righty here, who he has been over in 62% against, but in wins against righties, over in 74% against. In wins on the road, he's been even better, over in 76%, so good sign there. But he also gets the matchup here against Bowden Francis, who he has never not had a hit against in 2 plate appearances. He has 1 hit and 1,000 batting average because he probably got hit by a pitch or something, I guess, in that one. Or reached on air. No, not even reached on air. I think he probably got hit by a pitch because he doesn't even have a walk percentage there either. So he has 1,000 batting average, though, with 1 hit, 2 plate appearances. Good sign there for the most part. But Francis has a 271 batting average against so far this year, but a 283 against lefties, which is a great sign here because Bryce Harper is a lefty. And if you look at here, Bryce Harper has had a 362 on-base average so far this year. Against fastball, though, a 427. Massive boost there, especially for his most thrown pitch at about 56.2% of the time. Splitter 300, and the curveball 326. These two numbers are not anything to slouch at, even though he is still going under his average on those pitches, especially just when you also have that fastball that he's going to crush. 300 on-base average is still not too shabby. So I think Bryce Harper is in a great spot to have a hit in this game, mainly because he used that fastball, his history against him, and also his batting average being worse against lefties. But I think he's in a pretty great spot. He shows to have 9 innings to hit also, considering they are on the road. If there is at home, there's potential for him to only have 8 innings worth of hits, or plate appearances, I mean. So I think Bryce Harper, though, is in a great spot to have a hit in this game against Bowden Francis and the Blue Jays. If you want some more free plays, don't click off quite yet, but a couple of reminders first to join the DubClub if you have not already. There's a special offer linked down there in my description. We cashed every single MLB play posted yesterday, all of the main plays that is, and we also are one leg away from cashing this 9x. We cashed this KBO play there for 8x, as well as a 4.25x right there on the KBO with a KBO sweep yesterday. So don't miss out on joining. You will not regret it. The community is an awesome thing to be around. You have my underdog streaks too, as well as these 4-mans and 6-mans that I've posted that have been stupid profitable for us. We have made so many units. Almost every guy that's been in the Discord for the last 2 weeks at least will tell you that. Don't miss out on joining with that link there in my description. But getting some more free plays here, here's the Daily Grind tool. This tool can show off the best bet to value plays on an app like PrizePicks or Underdog. Right now on PrizePicks, they love some plays in League of Legends, some MLB right there on the fantasy score, some Aaron Nesmith here under his fantasy score at 21, as well as Alana Smith here under 10 points also. They also have plus V plays here. If you click on plus V plays, it can help you filter it down to a 2-pick power play, or same with a 5-pick or a 6-pick flex. This tool is awesome. Get it for yourself in my description by clicking on the fantasy bundle and scrolling down. Be sure to use promo code DOMG. There's also another tool available from the same guys sold so separately though in my description called the ASF Generator. This tool has over 2,000 units of profit since last year, and there are 8 slips currently on the board for apps like PrizePicks, Underdog, or Rebet, or even Fliff. And right now on PrizePicks, they like the 6-pick flex, which contains the value in that League of Legends, some NBA, as well as some more League of Legends. And if you click on bet on PrizePicks, it puts it into PrizePicks for you just like that. So go with this tool for yourself in my description by clicking on the slip generator and then scrolling down. Be sure to use promo code DOMG. Thank you for watching. I'll see you for the next video. Best of luck. If you want to see me over $5,000 of profit on PrizePicks, watch this video on your screen right here.